Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel for my very first live stream event. I'm going to be playing Subnautica today. I wanted just sort of a test game that's maybe not going to be something that I do a whole series on, just so I can get a feel for the system and how things are going to run. So, as the description said, I'm going to be playing in hardcore mode, which means no oxygen alerts to remind me to head for the surface. And when I'm dead, I'm dead. No coming back. This game does take a little bit of time to load up, so I'll give that a second.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so it shows us right in. It's on fire. Kind of an older game. I did finish it last year, all the way to the end, and I love the game.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright. So we've got the Fabricator here, which is where you kind of create all of your things that you'll need to craft in the game. So you've got your electronics, basic materials, food, and water, which are very important. And you can also upgrade your equipment to swim better, to travel faster, repair things, and then you've got some boats and storage and stuff here too. There's a little storage over here, so I always ditch the fire extinguisher right away. It's kind of a waste of space once you are doing that forced tutorial that it makes you do. There's a ton of lore in this game to keep track of, so lots to read to get your tips to know where you're going next. Lots and lots of detail that way. Oops, I always do that. I always hit that wrong button. Alright, so we're going to go down out of the ship into the water and find food. I'm hungry and I hate to waste.
The Aurora suffered orbital
I hate to
hull
waste
failure.
the rations
Cause
it gives you to
unknown.
start.
0 human life signs detected.
Oh, yep, 0
New
life
creature
signs. It's just me
discovered.
down here. I have to keep a close eye on my oxygen. I'm very used to having it give me that warning.
Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
So you get things out of these little
Copper
outcroppings.
is an
That's where you
essential
get most of
component
your...
of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Unlikely. Thanks, computer lady. Alright, good. You can cure your food if you find salt, so you can carry it with you. The food does spoil.
The Fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Thanks, computer lady. Hey, Estes! Thanks for stopping in. I'm doing good. How are you? You're my very first live stream viewer. There should be a prize for that. So the bladder fish is your easiest way to get water in the early game until you find salt. Once you find salt, you can make bleach and get better water. What have I already learned here? Oh. The air bladder helps you get to the surface real quick if you need to. I've never used it. Okay, both of those. Okay. So that got our stats pretty good. Now let's go hunting. I'll probably grab a few more fish because I'm gonna need them.
New creature discovered.
All these guys are not good. So you're looking basically for all these little pods that have metal in them. Those things. Oxygen. I know, Estes, I was so bummed that I couldn't make it to ATS, and then I showed up in Yorko. But I figured it was a good chance to do my very first test stream, since I didn't get to game this morning. Let me know how it sounds, how the audio levels are, game audio, my audio. This is very much like a test run for me.
New blueprint acquired.
Really funny if I died within the first couple minutes. I bet they did Estes. That sounds like that. I don't remember what I need to make the scanner. I should have checked that recipe before I went exploring. The scanner is the most important tool you can make here. You need it to unlock all of the blueprints for building, for ships, pretty much everything. Okay, my voice is quieter. How's that? Is that better?
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
I think I can increase my microphone gain midstream too, so that might have also helped. Let me know. I appreciate your feedback. Oh, survival knife. But I want the scanner. Battery. How do I make a battery? Oh, I can make a battery. Okay, let's just turn this down. I can't remember what I put my audio. Oh yeah, 60. These can come down a bit. It's a very atmospheric game. I had never played it with headphones before. I didn't have a set of headphones when I played the last time last year. And man, it was a lot creepier once it was just on my head.
New blueprint acquired. The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Okay, I think that's all I can really make for now. Oh, I should do that. Some of this stuff, like those seed clusters, takes up a lot of room in your inventory. Still make the knife, that's good. Later on in the game, you can upgrade the knife to have like a heating element, so you can just slice a fish and cook it automatically. It's very, very helpful.
The Fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment. using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Okay, so those are some huge improvements. My oxygen was, I think, 35, and now I can do 75. And the fins will help me swim faster. I'm gonna dump most of this right in storage. I'll keep the food on me. Actually, I'm just gonna eat it so it doesn't spoil. And again, I always hit the wrong button to get out of this thing. The other thing the knife is good for is you really need this table coral for a bunch of stuff. And you can't just pick it up, you have to break it. Those things sound terrible. You also need the knife to cut samples of the leaves off of these creepvine things. Hey, Lily! Thanks for coming in. I'm collecting feedback on my first attempt, so let me know how it sounds, how it looks. Why is it not letting me cut this? There it goes. Yeah, I think I was up too high. So what I was saying is these things take up 4 inventory slots, which is ridiculous.
In unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Thank goodness for these map markers, or I would be hopelessly lost in this game.
Detecting increased local radiation.
Thanks, Lily, I appreciate it.
Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
I missed the bladder fish. Okay. So these things go right into fiber mesh. You need 2 of them. So I just bring them right back to process immediately. Oh, I forgot about my first aid kits. Your pod comes with this little fabricator that will make a first aid kit every so often. I'm not sure what the time is. So I try to grab them out whenever there's one finished because then it automatically starts on the next one for me. I'll keep that on me because I don't have one. I'm gonna ditch this table coral. A lot of this stuff I know is important, but I can't remember why. Okay, computer chips, that's what the table coral's for. So the next thing I really need is my habitat builder, which means I need to find gold and silver. Which is not easy. Actually, what does it take to make the repair tool? If I can make the repair tool to fix the radio, I'll start getting updates about where the other pods are. I don't know if it's available on PS5. I'm playing it on PC. It's an older game. I think it came out in 2014 because the sequel came out last year, the Subnautica Below Zero. Hey, thanks, boss. Thanks for coming in. I forget what I was looking at. Oh, the repair tool. Oh, cave sulfur. Okay. Cave sulfur's fun. I might need to wait till daylight. So with the scanny thing, you can also scan all of the fish that you come across. And it will fill out your little book. It's a tablet. But see, so you get... Oh, no, I'm not going to do that underwater or I will die. And that will be the end of this very short hardcore run. So you've got your data bank that gives you information on all of your scanned things. Not much of it is relevant to the actual game, other than just to explore the lore. You can also find blueprints here, which is super helpful when you're out and about. So the high capacity air tank is the next thing I'm really going to want, because I think remembering my oxygen is going to be one of the hardest things for me doing this hardcore. I predict dying by oxygen before everything else. For Rex to scan, these little boxes will have chunks of equipment, and that's how you can unlock new blueprints. There's a lot of bladder fish right here. Thank you. I really need the water. And you can cook them too, so if you have a bunch of them, they also make good just eating. Oh, I missed that one. Oh no. Good point, I don't have a mod. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to get a mod for that. Stand by. Sorry guys. New mistake, although I have to admit I really was not expecting a bot right away. Thanks for reporting it, boss. Alright. Well, the good news is I was at the surface for that. What I'm looking for is my caves. I know. Clearly I shouldn't have delayed putting the words in my block list. Oh no! Well, that was unfortunate. I don't remember that being so close to my starter pod. These little caves are everywhere until I'm actually trying to find one. Now I can't. Hi, Peeper. Oh, alright, let me get air first. The little eggs are fun. I had a whole fish tank full of pets in my last game. Just for the heck of it. I enjoy collecting pets in games. I just think it's a fun touch. Which is handy, not what I need right now, but still handy. This is one of those games that really tests my ability to not pack rat because I just want to pick up everything. Eventually I'm going to need it, and so when I see it, I want to pick it up, and I just don't have storage space for that. Hey, Roblox Player 64, welcome. Oh, where are you? Where did he come from? Those are the explodey things that leave the cave sulfur behind. was he? They have like a little nest they pop out of, and that's where the cave sulfur is. Oh, good. Thanks, Lily. It took some adjusting at the beginning. Estes helped me out.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
I'm distracted listening to the game radio and I need to pay attention to getting out from under here. Oh, gold! That's good, I needed that. I know, Estes, it's so painful when you know you've ditched a bunch of stuff. Base building in my last playthrough, I was hunting for so much titanium, and I just knew I had tossed a bunch of it. I used to make a ton of, there's floating storage pods that don't have that much storage space in them actually, but I would spend a lot of time making them. I think I had like 8 or 9. And then I watched a video of somebody who just dropped a random base piece underneath their pod until they could find a good base location. And that's such a good idea. I did it on my next playthrough because then you just pop down, you have the big storage chests in it. It's still kind of a pain to move when you're ready to move to a new base location. Oh, thanks Estes, and all of you. I was really nervous about this first time because it's hard to, you can only test so much until you go live and just hope that nothing goes horrifyingly wrong. Alright. Fish that's not cooked will last a long time. So if you want to worry about it going bad, oh man, I always do that. Just don't cook it. Hey Miles, thanks for popping in. I know, boss, I was so impressed that you just jumped in. I think I've done like 15 unlisted test streams to just listen to and adjust settings and try to tweak. It's hard because it seems very game dependent what the levels need to be, even for things like my microphone, so I don't know what that's all about. Silicone rubber. Did I have more of that over here? Of course not. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. Okay, so now that I have a repair tool, I can fix all this sparking stuff in my pod.
Lifeboat secondary systems online. Run full environment diagnostic and output.
Now I'll start getting radio updates. See? Here's one already.
Rescue operation will be dispatched to location 99999 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
So all that'll go in your voice log, and eventually they'll start coming through as actual messages from other pods with things like coordinates to go check out. Yeah, that's so weird you were having audio issues, boss. Well, at least the connectors help. When you were saying it the other day, I thought, or earlier today, I thought you meant it was picking up actual background noise. like from your room or whatever office. Hey, Clinton! Welcome. Thanks for dropping into my first stream. Yeah, when it first came out, I bought it, and I played a tiny bit and didn't really get into it. And then right before Below Zero came out last year, I got back in and finished the game. And really, really liked it. It's one of those games that I think you need to take some time off before playing again. And that's why I'm playing hardcore on this one too, just for that added bit of, speaking of which, let me get some oxygen. I didn't even know this game was on Switch. This one is much better than Below Zero, and that's, I mean, my personal opinion. I don't know if anyone's played Below Zero, but it's not as good. Grab these so I can make more silicone. The salt is really good. I'll be able to make bleach, which means I can make the good water.
May result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Yeah, boss, that's what I thought you were saying too, that it was your fish tanks. Some of the noises in this game are ominous for no reason. Like, there's nothing here that made that noise. Yeah, you should give it another go, Clinton. I like Stranded Deep a lot too. Survival games are kind of my thing. I like simulator games as well, but survival games are my favorite. Oh, Below Zero, yeah, they're very similar appearance-wise. I think I was just, because I played this one first, I was really annoyed by that, like, truck-train situation happening in Below Zero. In this one, you have a cool little vehicle to zip around in. I did not like that train thing. You finished Stranded Deep in 10 days, Estes? Is that what you're saying there? Because that's insane. I like that game, but I've never gotten very far in it. That's when I just don't commit the time to. Yes, boss, the party bus. It's a coral tube. There's one right here. Then I can make the good water. Drop those, I'm gonna drop this. I don't need to be carrying this around. Or this. I usually wouldn't do this much crafting during the day. I don't like swimming around too much at night before you have a vehicle. Wow, Estes, that's awesome. 10 days. think that the red stuff I'm looking for is this way. There's an area of red grass that has a ton of the little node things that you need for copper and silver. And I really need silver. Hey, Anton Painting! Welcome! I'm good, how are you doing? Hey, Red! Thanks for stopping in. Aha, Sea Glide. It makes a big difference when you can start swimming fast. The only thing I don't like about the Sea Glide in this game is it takes up so many inventory slots. Eventually that thing's gonna blow up. Oh, that's the fire hole I almost swam into already. There's a lot of salt right here. And it's dark. I'm probably gonna have to suck it up and make some inflatable storage things. Because I still haven't found any silver, and that's what I'm gonna need. Red, you've never seen Subnautica? Wow. I mean, I shouldn't say that so shocked. There's games you play that are older that I've never heard of too. I love this game. I like survival games that are environmental. Like, there's obviously some sea monsters in here, but I'm not a big fan of zombies, monsters. I could make the Sea Glide, but do I want to? What's my storage? Ouch. It's full. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make one locker. Oh wow, is it that many Estes? Thanks guys, you're awesome! I really appreciate it. That's so much support on my first live stream. See, this is gonna make 2 waters out of 1 bleach. And I don't think I have the storage space for that, so... Alright. So these just kind of float in the water. And they don't hold very much, which is why I kind of consider them a waste. I need to hold these on me. But until I find silver so I can make wiring kits, it's kind of what I'm stuck with. Red, I forget all the time too. Oh, that's a sharky thing. This is why I don't like swimming around at night. Some of the stuff glows, but right now I'm not... Oh! Radio symbol! That little symbol will pop up that I have a radio message from one of the other pods. And in there. Alright, let's see which one is first.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency Sea Glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Hey, Norman! Thanks for popping in. Oh, is this one where it's going to give me the... Yes. Do I want to swim that? Sure. I've got nothing else going on. Nope, that's a lie. I need water. Running off on my adventure with no food and water sounds about right. Sounds very red.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against
Two should be good.
dehydration and eventual death.
And I'll grab one of these guys and cook it. I've definitely got some settings to check on because it looks like I'm struggling to keep my frame rates where I want them to be. I will have to figure that out. I don't remember which wreck this is. Hey Diego, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I definitely think that in hardcore I'm going to die of something dumb, like oxygen. I don't think I've ever actually been killed by a monster or one of the leviathans in this game. It always seems to be something dumb, like I ran out of food. Or oxygen. I've died a lot running out of oxygen, swimming around through the wrecks. I don't have the best sense of direction, so I get turned around and lost.
Integrating new PDA data.
This thing. I was gonna have these data boxes, so now if I find silver, because I still need silver, I can make a compass.
New creature discovered.
Yep, I don't want to be around that guy. Home is that way. Let's keep going this way. I don't know why I'm holding this fish, but I kind of like it. I'm gonna keep it up. He's kind of cute. He's blinking at me. I've definitely never swum around with one of the fishing lines. I like it. Okay. I don't think I can go very deep yet. I think I'm limited to 100 meters. If you get too deep, then you're less efficient with your oxygen. When you have the little oxygen tank, that's bad. Yeah, See, here's the red grass. So somewhere along here, on these walls, is where you'll start finding the better materials. It's also more of a pain to go up and down for oxygen, though. That's just facts, Estes. It would have been worse if I was playing. I really don't try to cause as much chaos as I do. But I pretty much never save the ATS convoy progress anymore because I lose too much money.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state.
Silver!
Detonation will occur within 2 hours. Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
It hasn't given me the radiation suit yet. Is that what it just did? I want this thing even though this guy's gonna eat me. With it.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
That's true, boss. I cause accidental chaos. I don't think I've ever purposely tried to run anyone off the road. Oh man, hit the wrong button and dropped that. Where did it go? Water bottle? I'm gonna find that on the bottom of the ocean at some point. Darn it. There's this cool thing where you finish the game and you can actually put in a time capsule of your favorite stuff. So because when I finished the playthrough, it was right before Below Zero came out, a ton of people were playing this. You found them all over the place.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Just time capsules full of stuff that people left behind. Because that's the goal of the whole game that you're going for, is to try to get off this planet. It is my new pet, boss. I love it. It's cute. It has spots. I didn't intend for it to be my pet, and I'm absolutely going to end up eating it. But for now, it's my friend. Mini Fox is a brutal driver. I found silver, so I think I have enough to do what I want to do, but I would really like to find more. Alright, I'm gonna have to put... Oh, those are bad. They spit at you. I don't have time for that nonsense right now. Come on, silver. Oh, there's one. I mean, it might not be silver, but it's this shape thingy. It might have the sandstone ones. Yay, it is silver! Wiring kits are so important. You need them for, like, everything. Well, everything good. Oh no, I'm gonna die! Yep, this is gonna be it. This is it, guys. I got distracted. And I'm not gonna make it another 50-something meters. Well, game over. I made it like 45 whole minutes, but I called it death to lack of oxygen because I wasn't paying attention. If you're not playing hardcore, it starts giving you little warnings to pay attention to your oxygen level. But I didn't do that. So this was a really successful first stream, I think. Thank you all for stopping in. I really, really appreciate your support. I'm going to call it here because I've got some other stuff to do before I pick the kids up. But I'll probably do this again and see if I can make it longer than 45 minutes because I didn't even really get to all the cool stuff. But if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys!